What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am currently using my phone because I left my camera in my mom's car, so I feel like I'm gonna have to freaking film over and over again. So there's probably gonna be a lot of cuts in this video because I have zero storage. But anyways, today I'm like a month late. I am going to do my TLG experience. I went to TLG August 17th of 2016. I have been supporting the boys for 1 year. Okay, my 1 year was that 3 days before that, so the 14th. Wow. I prior have met Edwin, Timmy, and Rudan after Digi Sleigh Bells 2015, but it was after the show because I did not have VIP. But this time I officially got to meet everybody on the tour, so I've decided to finally do this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you do, please give it a big thumbs up at any point in time in the video. And I'm gonna try and get my YouTube game back up. I said that like 1,000 times, but I'm going to, okay? So let's get started with the video. I heard about the TLG for like the longest, and I begged and begged my mom, and I finally got money from my dad, which out of like randomly he just gave me money. It was like $100, and I was like, okay, this works perfect. So I was planning on going, and I had the money, but my mom does not like that environment. She went to Digi with me, and she just doesn't like that whole ordeal. Like, she likes the boys and everything, she just doesn't like that environment of like a whole bunch of like screaming teenagers. She doesn't like it. So it was like, who's gonna take me? So we had a little festival thing in my town, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it. Somewhere close to here, and my sister came with us, and I was like, sis, yes, I call her sis. I was like, sis, can you please take me? And she was like, where is it? And I was like, it's the Silver Springs show at the Fillmore. And she was like, yeah, I guess so. So I was like, awesome. So after we leave from the festival, I'm playing with a stick. I'm freaking weird. So after we leave the festival, I was like, Mom, I can buy my ticket. So I gave my mom the money because I don't have a credit card yet. I'm dying. I don't have a credit card yet, so I gave her the money to put on her card, and I paid for it off of her card. So I buy the ticket, I buy the VIP ticket, and I wanted to cry. Like, I was so excited. Like, after almost a year of supporting them, I finally get to meet them. And as everyone knows, if people know me, whoever watches this and knows me, I am a really, really big Nick supporter. And I finally get to meet him after a year, and I was so excited. So I bought my ticket before tour even started, so I had to wait a long time. So my friend Jada, she's my internet friend. Hey Jada, if you watch this, hey. My friend Jada, I was gonna meet up with her there, and it was amazing. So as it goes on, I was like, Mom, I want to make a shirt. So my shirt that I wanted to make was of Nick. The front of the shirt had Nick's face on it, like his old YTG account had his like profile picture there, and then underneath of the shirt it had the tweet "Dream Big, Go Bigger," and then on the back of the shirt, like right here, it had YTG FTE. And I thought it was so clever. Everyone freaking loved it, and I was like, that's so funny. Like, he's gonna love me forever. So as it gets closer to the date, I was like, all right, Mom, we have to go get the stuff so I can make the shirt. We get the stuff, and the paper that I had to print out the picture, like to iron on, only had 10. So I was like, I cannot mess this up. But when I went to go print out something, I messed it up because I didn't know how to put it in the printer correctly, because my printer flips the paper backwards, and it printed on the wrong side that I wasn't supposed to print it on. So I was like, oh shoot. So I finally learned how to do it. I got the printer out, I ironed it on. Everything was fine. Like the tweet here was fine, and the back was fine. I messed up the picture because my mom was like, oh, you need to cut it so it's exact. So I cut it exactly, but I didn't have the white paper around it, which I should have kept. So I messed up that, and that was the main one I really needed, but I still wore it anyways. I'll probably post a picture of the video somewhere in here. Right here. So that day, it was, what was it? Was it a Saturday? Was it? I don't remember. I don't remember. It was a weekend. So I stayed the night at my sister's house the night before. My plan was to leave at least 8-9 o'clock, even though it's not a long drive, because I was like, I didn't know how many girls were going to be there, because when I went to Digi there was a lot of girls there, so I didn't know what was going to be there, and I wanted to get like a good spot in line, so like during the meet and greet, so I could also get a good spot in the place. My friend Jada, she was there before I was, because it was like we both have the same hour drive. It was like an hour and 45 for me. I think it was like an hour or so for her too. She got there before I did, and my sister had to take my niece to the babysitter, and my nephew came with us. They weren't going to the show, but they went to like and hung out during the show or whatever. So we didn't. There's a fly. Okay. She got there before I did. I told her, okay, that's fine, just stand in line or whatever. She said there wasn't a lot of girls there, and I was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. So we leave about almost 10-ish, and then we also have to stop, and we have to get gas. And finally, we get there. And I met Jada at Digi, like I said before, and it was like a couple months before, like, since we've seen each other, and that is I call her an internet friend, even though I met her before, like, not over the internet, but I call her my internet friend because we don't live close to each other, and we're in a group chat together called BBS. Almost forgot the group chat name, called BBS, and I was so excited to see her again. Like, who's not excited to see their friend again? So I freaking saw her as I got out of the car, and I ran to her and we hugged, and it felt like 30 years since I saw her, and I miss her now since it won't be until 7 months until I see her again for playlists. So I'm going off topic. Anyways, so I also met with Amanda. They call her Black Belt. I don't know if I guess people know who she is. If you don't, you should know, because she's a really cool person. I also met her there too, and I met Yolanda there. I reunited with Amanda. I met Yolanda, and they're really, like, she's so funny. Like, I love them so much, and I miss them a lot. Anyways, so we get there, and then after I get there, there's still not a lot of people, and then girls start coming in around like 12, 1, 2, 3-ish, and then they were supposed to open the doors at 2:30, but they didn't. We heard them during the sound check, which was really, really cool. They finally, like, get everything ready, and they open the doors around like 3:35-ish, whatever. And you know how, like, they take people that are in the front to go take pictures? Well, the girls in front of us went to go take pictures for them, and that left me at the front of the line. I don't have anxiety, but I've never, like, almost had the biggest anxiety attack ever. And only because, like, it was so surreal to me that I was finally meeting Nick. And Amanda and Nick know each other. Like, Nick knows Amanda. And I was like, Amanda, you have to go before me. Like, you have to. I cannot meet him first. Like, no. So she's like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. So she goes in before me. We go in. We get in line, they scan us. They also have to look in our bags because we brought like gifts and stuff for the boys, and they were like, we need to check your bag. He was like, but my stuff was like wrapped in tissue paper, and I put them in bags. He was like, I need to look in it. He was like, what is it? And I was like, it's just candy. I was like, it's box candy. It was like Starburst and like Skittles and like stuff like that. And he was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So I go in, he scans our ticket, and Jada gets in before me because I didn't have a Live Nation ticket, so I had to go to the lady and like swap out tickets or whatever. So she was in before me. I like ran to her where she had her spot in line, and rumor was that Nick was the first person in line, and I was like, no, he can't be, because I can't meet him first. I'm gonna like have a heart attack. I'm gonna cry. Like, no, no. And so when I get there, Mark's first, and I was like, oh, cool, I've met Mark before, unintentionally, which is kind of funny. And I was like, that's dope. Like, I'll get time to register my body. As I walk up, they move Nick from where he was and put him in the front. I was like, no, and I saw him, and I started crying. Like, I thought I was gonna be perfectly fine, but like actually seeing him, like, not through a screen, I was like, what? So I started crying. And then he was fixing the curtain, and I was like, Nick, and I was like, look what you did to me. And he looked at me, he goes, I'm fixing the curtain. So he didn't even hear what I said, but it was still cut me off. Anyways, as I was saying, so I get myself together, I'm all good, and then I go up to him, and he's the first person in line, and my shirt, like, he didn't say anything about it. I don't know if you know, I don't know, but like, I guess he noticed it. So Carly was like, explain what happened right here, because I said it before that I messed up my shirt. So I was like, okay. So I told him the story, and he thought it was really funny. And then I was like, oh yeah, I also have the YTG FTE on the back, and he laughed some more, and I was like, you're so freaking cute, like, why are you doing this to me? And so then Carly was like, what is that? What does that even mean? And I was like, young trap guy from the East. And she was like, oh. And then I ended up on a Snapchat story. Like, how? What? I'll put that picture right here. So then after that, I was like, oh yeah, I also have a gift for you. So I don't know if you follow me on Snapchat or if you follow me on Twitter, I don't know. I made a box, and his favorite color is orange, so I painted it orange, and then I put like these like words, and it said hashtag mermaids, and I put core on it, so core was it was really nice. And then I painted the inside black, and I had a letter in there, I had his candy in there, I had bracelets in there, and what else did I have in there? Oh, and 52 reasons why I loved him on Post-it notes. And I gave it to him, and he was like, oh my god, this is so cute. And then we hugged. And I might post a video, but we hugged, and I was perfectly fine. Like, my emotions were fine. And then, like, if you've ever met Nick, like, you know how he talks to you. And he said something, and I said, I love you. Like, I said, I love you back, and my voice cracked, and I knew I was starting to cry, and I was like, oh shoot. So then I started crying, and I guess he heard my voice crack because he pulled away, and he looked at me, but I'm such an ugly crier. I didn't want him to see my face, so I like moved my face in his like arm. That was so freaking cute, like low-key goals. And yeah, and then he was like, stop, you're gonna make me cry. And it was really cute, and I miss him. Like, every time I like tell the story, it makes me miss him like 10 times more. But I'll just put the video here. Once again, it freaking cut me off once again. So I'm trying to make this fast. I've met Mark before. Mark was really sweet. He asked me how I was. We hugged. We took a really cute picture. I'm gonna put that here too. And then Taylor was really sweet. He asked me how I was, and we took a picture. Put that picture here. Next was Gio. Gio is so freaking sweet. Like, I cannot deal. Yes, he's so freaking sweet. Our picture is cute. I'm gonna put that here too. And I also got a video from my friend because she loves Gio. So he sent her a video. I forgot to save it though, and I sent it to her on Snapchat, and I totally forgot to save it. And I felt really bad. But yeah, Gio's really sweet. And then next was Tyler. I love Tyler. Like, yes, he's really sweet. Our picture is cute. I'll put our picture over here. Next was Tion. I don't know how to say it correctly. He's sweet too. Our picture's cute. Bam, right over here. Who's next? Rudan was next, I think. Rudan was next, and Rudan remembered me from Digi, which I was like, what? And we walked up and we hugged, and I was like, you probably don't remember, but I met you outside of Digi. He was like, wait, was it Baltimore Slave House? I was like, yes! And he was like, oh my god! And we hugged again, and I was like, ah! And I think I'll put a clip right here. I'll put the clip right here. And then next was Edwin. Edwin didn't remember, but Edwin's so sweet. His hugs, once again, are freaking amazing. And we took a picture. And then next was Kylie. And when I walked up to Kylie, Kylie wasn't paying attention. So I like walked up and I like hip bumped her. And she was like, oh my God. I thought it was really funny. So like our pictures when we're hugging is like us laughing. And I'll put either a clip or a picture of us laughing here. And then next was Lauren, and Lauren's so like, they're so freaking sweet, it's not even funny. So I watched it to Lauren, I was like, musically God, and then we did like the whole like thing, and it was really funny. And our picture is so freaking cute, like, look at it, like, why is it so cute? Next was my baby Zach, or my other baby Zachary. I walked up to him and he was like, hey, how are you? And like his little high voice. I was like, I'm good. And then I was like, I have something for you. And we all know Starburst is his freaking candy. So I got him a box of Starburst. And he was like, in the video, he goes, this is my girlfriend right here, guys. And I was like, oh. And then we took our picture and it was really cute. And then I grabbed his butt and he was like, oh. And I was like, oh. And I walked away. And next was Sonny. And the way it was set up was that Zach went to go put his candy down on the ground, but I was like getting ready for my picture with Sonny. So when he was coming back, I was getting ready, so I moved like this, and I accidentally ran into Zach, and I was like, Zach, and he was like, I am sorry. So I have a picture of Zach making an ugly crying face, and me, there was a fly on me. And then me and Sonny are just looking at him, and we're like, it's really funny. And so me and Sonny took our picture, and then it was Maddie, and then Maddie's so, I know she hates when people tell her she's tall, but like, you know when you're in the moment and it's like, you're weird, and so I was like, oh my God, you're so tall, but it was like, I was kidding, and I was trying to be funny, it probably wasn't funny, and I like bent down like I was like 10 times shorter than her, and she went to go put her elbow like this to take a picture. I didn't know that. So I freaking like came up and she like accidentally like elbowed me in the forehead, and it was really funny. And our picture came out freaking cute too. Like, what? Like, why is it so freaking cute? And then next was Timmy. Timmy, I love him so much. Like, people like downgrade the crap out of him, and I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. But I love Timmy, and our picture's really cute. He didn't remember me from Digi, but it was okay. And our picture's cute, and I'll put that right here. And the show, freaking amazing. Me and Nick, we were with each other. Everyone's so freaking talented. Me and Nick, we had that chemistry. It was lit. I'm gonna post some videos after this, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but 6-7 months I can see everybody again at Playlist. So if you are going to Playlist, comment down below. I like it, share it. Hopefully we can meet up at Playlist, because Playlist is gonna be lit. But follow me on all my social media. My Twitter is @CautionBean. My Instagram is @Nacole_1. My Snapchat is the same thing. What else do I have? My YouNow is it's Monet with the dash.